here's another Spider-Man Week review for the upcoming Spider-Man Homecoming movie. And today is going to be the Amazing Spider-Man Andrew Garfield movie series, 2012 movie series of Reptile Blast Lizard.
Yep.
And right now we got the figure in the front, we got the packaging in the back. So let's take a quick look at the packaging. Okay, here's the front part, like Freddy said in the last video. Reptile Blast Lizard with the lizard on the front with his mouth open. He's a much lighter green than this prototype is much lighter green than the actual figure itself. You can see that. And it says, with launching missile, because Hasbro likes missiles. Then this is just the same packaging. Let's take another look. The Amazing Spider-Man movie series in the back. Lizard, his open blaster jaws launch missile. And on the bottom there's other figures in the line. Take a look at those. Quick read up if you want to pause it now. And there's the packaging. Okay, the packaging back up. Here's the figure. And I got this a couple years ago. 5 years ago, when the toys was out in about December or something. And let's get to the figure. His detail's very nice. He's got a nice sculpt. Here's his Reptile Blast launcher. Just take a quick look at it. As you can see, you just push down this thing to push the red button to fire the missile. It's nothing that complicated for a missile launcher. And to load it back up, let's take it out. Load it back up, you just put it in. Then you pull the back. The back of it has this missile sticking out. Just pull it back. Hard to do on camera. But when you get it, it makes a little clip sound. Then it's able to close. Then let's see how far this thing shoots. So you just do this. Let's shoot at it. Got myself. It's a really powerful blast. But here's a quick tip about these missile blasters. Don't leave the missile all the way in for displaying or anything like that, because then the missile launcher will become weaker over time. That's why it was halfway in. And so it's just a cool accessory, one of my favorites of the Spider-Man accessories. Yeah, it's cool. And let's get to the action figure articulation. His head is on a ball joint, goes all the way 360, goes up a little bit and down a lot. His shoulders are on a ball hinge, rotates all the way around 360, goes up and down, and his elbows rotate up and down. They swivel all the way around, and no articulation. Actually, yeah, no articulation in the hands. And his thighs swivel up all the way, down, not any down articulation. Then you can swivel at the knee. He bends at the knee a little bit, and no swivel in the foot whatsoever. No articulation in the foot. The tail swivels 360, and that's all the articulation. So he's got a pretty good, decent amount of articulation. And that's really good. Let's try and get it to focus. He looks a little blurry. And here's the back. Nice look at him. See the sculpted details. A nice little pattern there. His tongue is very detailed. His teeth are detailed. His eyes look good, but you can't really see that on camera. And his tail is the most thing that makes him stand a lot. so he stands perfectly well. Now let's go on to the size comparisons. Here he is compared to the lizard trap Spider-Man. Pretty good size. And here he is compared to the Invisi skin lizard. They're like the same sculpt. He's just more invisible. Get to that review in a couple days. And here's another size comparison with the 92 Kenner alien figure. He's like really tall. Can barely see him. And that's about it for size comparison. Now, what do I rate this figure? I rate him an 8 out of 10. Right there. Right here. And so, this has been a nice... I think it's a nice figure. You should pick him up if you want to. You can pass on this figure. It's not that important. It's not that good of a figure. But overall, an 8 out of 10 at the most. And this has been a Spider-Man Week review. See you next time.